So after Buddy tell me what his name was, and then he told me what to call him, I'm thinking the next thing fool finna say is, you know, how much a nigga been holding it down. He appreciate how a nigga be keeping the book straight and you know, this, that, and the third. This nigga went all around that. And the next thing Buddy asked me was, damn, Cav, how much them Bally's cost? So I look at Ugga and Jet. No time for Ugga and Jet. Them was my niggas. They used to hold it down back in the Gap too. I look at them, and then I look at Fool, and I tell him, you know, $175 from Rasul. You know, I ain't thinking nothing of it. That shit like went right over my head. But I want y'all to keep that in mind, because I'm going to get back to that later on in the story. But anyway, Buddy look at me, he just shake his head and he walk off. Okay. So a couple of weeks later, my dog ended up getting on the line, but he get on the graveyard shift. Every night at 12 o'clock, I turn the bomb over to him. The next day at 12 p.m., he turned the bomb back over to me. It's like clockwork. 12-hour shifts, we doing the same thing every day, getting all type of fucking money. Now, it was so much coke back in Miami back then that niggas really had to find ways to get rid of that shit. From Homestead to Miramar, it was cocaine everywhere. The whole city was flooded. It was so much sack to where every other Wednesday, the nigga who he was working for, he'd have Juggler Wednesdays. He was giving out 2-for-1s maybe every Wednesday, every other Wednesday, if I can remember correctly. That mean on Wednesdays, when the bases came around, they would buy one, they'd get one free. And we always had like 2 Nicaraguas that was in the bags. Now, I tell y'all all the time how seasoned my dog was. Every Wednesday when we had Juggler Wednesdays, it was so many bases coming through, and we knew all the faces. Then we knew all the new people, all the new customers that was coming around. All the new customers that was coming around, and they didn't know about Juggler Wednesdays, my dog was giving their ass 1 rock. If they knew about Juggler Wednesdays, of course, he was giving them 2 rocks. It was 2-for-1s. So every day when I come to work the next day, he'll turn the bomb over to me. I notice he'll always have like $400 or $500 extra dollars in his pocket. The first time he did that shit, I was like, man, how you came up off all that bread? He was like, nigga, Juggler Wednesdays. He was like, all the bases, all the new faces that came around, and they didn't know, because I was giving their ass 1 rock. He was saying, I'm putting that extra rock to the side. He said, I go up in the house and bag all that extra shit up, and I serve all that shit throughout the night. So going forward, every time we had Juggler Wednesdays, my dog was, hitting the ass across the head for an extra $400 or $500. I couldn't do the shit because by the time he turned the bomb over to me in the daytime, the lieutenants, by the way, the nigga who was working for the lieutenants, they were his nephews. One was my age and then one was like a little older. But by the time he turned the bomb over to me on Juggler Wednesday, I couldn't do the shit because everybody be out. The lieutenants would be out, the gunman would be out. So I really couldn't pull that shit off like my dog was doing. Okay. In this same $1 million building, on the first floor in apartment 7, it was a little animal stayed there with her mama. Real, she pretty, man, dark skin. As I think back, man, she was so fucking pretty, man. She kind of put you in the mind of Tina Black. I want to say one time for Tina Black, man. A real queen from out the city. She kind of put you in the mind of Tina Black. This is how pretty and dark skinned she was. Now, my dog sister that stayed up top, she was down with everybody in the building. She was down with Lil Bit and her mama. Kind of find out, Lil Bit was kind of liking on my dog. We kind of thought about it a little bit because every now and then, when me and my dog would be out there and the lieutenants and the gunman wouldn't be around, Lil Bit will always come outside. When she come home from school, she'll walk by, she'll speak, she'll go in the house, But if ain't nobody out there with me and my dog, she'll come out and sit on her porch. Kind of like made it obvious. But every time the lieutenants would be around and the gunman or sometimes the boss, she wouldn't come out. Because later on we found out, the nigga who we was working for, he was hitting a little hoe. He was like fucking on a little hoe. Then he started making it obvious to where he'll, pick up from school and drop off home. And then when they go slide off somewhere, he'll come pick up. So it was obvious he was knocking the hoe down. This nigga had like a wife and everything. Okay. So now, as me and my dog, we get into it every day like clockwork. The nigga who I told y'all who is always be fussing about, the nigga don't never come to work and the nigga fucking up the books, that was my dog, watch out, on the night shift. So we was kind of used to that shit. Every time I turn a bomb over to my dog, I stay out there maybe till like 1, 2 o'clock. Then I call society cab. I jump in the cab and I go to my auntie house. Cause this gooking ass nigga always came late every fucking night. And back then I had like a whole lot of energy, so I wasn't fucked up with it, standing out there with my dog. But the nigga started doing it all the time because he got comfortable knowing that I'm gonna stay out there with my dog. So I got tired of that shit and I told the lieutenant, hey man, I gotta do something about this nigga, man. If I gotta stay out here 2 or 3 extra hours, man, I wanna get paid for this shit. Rightfully so. So the nigga kept on doing it. The nigga been doing it for months. He just kept on doing the shit. Till one night, I turn the bomb over. The nigga don't come to work. 1 o'clock, the nigga ain't there. 2 o'clock, the nigga ain't there. So I get on the phone and I beat the lieutenant. And I tell him, man, the nigga ain't here, man. Like, what's up? So they tell me and my dog, when the nigga do show up, tell that nigga, we go dock his pay. And he gotta do community hours for the rest of the week. And he gotta work all that shit off. So the nigga do eventually come, maybe like 3 o'clock. So now we jets now. I'm 15, my dog 14. We full of kiki, really underestimating, a real powderhead. The nigga was on heavy coke all the time. So when a nigga do come, me and my dog, we get in this nigga chest. We tell the nigga exactly what the lieutenants told us to tell him. Man, you gotta work free and they docking your pay. Like, yeah, man, you been fucking up, man. Get your shit together. We really like fucking with this old nigga. This nigga on heavy coke. Okay. I end up leaving. He stay out there with my dog. The next night, when I turn the bomb over, to our surprise, the gooking ass nigga, he on time for work. So he there. Okay. Damn, about time, nigga. This particular night, I stay out there anyway. So I'm out there maybe 12:30, 12:45. So the nigga seeing I'm standing out there with my dog, this nigga look at his beeper and say, hey man, my baby mama just beat me. I know she beeping me, letting me know the food ready. He said, man, I'm finna jump in the cab. I'm finna go home and get some food. I'll be right back. Okay. You do this shit all the time, nigga. We used to this shit. I got my dog, I'm holding my dog down till you come back. One something, this nigga don't come back. 2 something, this nigga still ain't back. So as my dog's serving, every time we get $1,000, we taking him to work over there to Unc. I want to say rest in peace to Unc. He was like an old coon that was down with the crew. Since it was nighttime and we know the lieutenants, by 9 o'clock, they'll leave. They weren't coming back out. Every $1,000 we get throughout the night that my dog would get, he'll take it to Unc, and Unc will put it up in the house. So now, we get into the money. So as I'm watching my dog back, I notice a car coming from 58th Street, up 7th Court, going towards 56th Street. The car had some DBs on it. We couldn't look in the car. I mean, the tents was real blacked out. So as the car rolled by, it was no never mind us because cars did that all the time. It was so much fucking traffic. The city really never slept throughout the 80s. So the car ride by, the car get in the wind. Okay, I just serving my dog, and watching my dog back. This nigga still ain't come. He supposedly went and got some grocery over there on 61st from the baby mama building. This nigga still ain't come back. Okay, I ain't fucked up with it. About 15 minutes later, the same car come back from off 58th Street coming up 7th Court. by us, driving slowly by us. But this time, they creeping real slow. So I yell out to Fat Cat. Fat Cat was a watch out that was watching out for the niggas that was getting money in the front building on 56. So I tell Fat Cat, heads up, man, funny car coming through. Fat Cat respond back. So now we locked in on a car that's going by us. All the while, it's a car creeping up from behind us real slow with the lights off. We almost hit a car, nothing. It was like the element of surprise. By the time the car got up on us, niggas already had them hopped out. Drove the 357, poked us in the head, pushed us down, stepping on our face, had our face in the dirt, poking us with the big pistols. Going through all our pockets and everything, ripping our pockets off. Took the little change that my dog had in his pocket, saying, pussy nigga, where the rest of the bread at? Where that money at? So we're like, man, we ain't got no money. Poke us in the head. Fuck nigga, don't make us kill y'all. Where that money at, nigga? Where that money at? So if they see we kind of like bucking the jack, the next thing the nigga say is, nah, fuck niggas, get up and go over there and get the rest of that work from across the street. Now, when they said that, we knew, the only people that knew, see, back in those days, right on 57th Street, right across the street, there was a whole bunch of bushes, high bushes. And we used to keep the work over there. Daytime, we'll keep like $10,000 worth of rocks over there. At nighttime, we'll keep like $10,000, $11,000 worth of rocks over there. But the only people knew was the niggas that was down on the line. So when the niggas say, man, fuck nigga, get up and go over there and get the rest of the work out the bushes. Me and my dog looked at each other and we knew, damn man, it's the watch out nigga. He the one set the jack up. He had to. So I forget who they grabbed, me or my dog, lift one of us up, went over there, got the work out of there, drug us back across the street, pushed us back on the ground, put the gun on our head, and say, fuck nigga, count to 100. If you fuck nigga move, we go kill you pussy niggas. So they got in the car and they dicked off. And it was so fucking amazing. 24 hours a day, it was always foot traffic. Bases coming nonstop. Nigga never had a chance to sit down. This shit happened in a matter of like 3 or 4 minutes. As I think back, for those 3 or 4 minutes, that shit, it seemed like it lasted like 30 minutes. Now Baser came through, no other car rolled by. And when I tell you back in the old days, the city never slept. The bases came 24 hours. But in a matter of 2 or 3 minutes, nobody came. There wasn't no traffic. Because if you would have rolled by, you couldn't help but to see that we was getting robbed. But it was like the whole world just stopped for those 2 or 3 minutes. Anyway, the niggas got in the car. They dicked off. Me and my dog, we jumped up. I instantly ran to the gunman to his apartment. I'm bamming on his window, black, get up, man, we just got robbed. I'm mad as hell because they always did that. The gunman, he always fucked off. He always got missing instead of being out there in the nighttime, because the nighttime was, most important. You really had to be out there because that's when a lot of shit be popping off. But every night, as soon as the lieutenants leave, this nigga he'll get missing and get in the wind, leaving us out there by ourselves all the time. He did this shit every night. So he jumped up, he grabbed his HK. I remember like it was yesterday. He ran outside. We told him what all happened. First thing he asked us was, man, but where the watch out at? We told him, man, he had to go home, man, and get some food, man. And then we told him what the lieutenants told us to tell him. So the gunman instantly put it together. Damn, man, he the one set the jack up. Y'all ain't see the plate, man. That shit down, man. Y'all, come on, man. Y'all got to be paying attention. We saying to ourselves, nigga, you need to really be out here with us, to avoid all type of shit like this to be happening. But anyway, he said, man, y'all get in the car. We get in the car. We slide through 61st.